the First Lady of the United States.
Hello, Mr. Smiley.
Yes.
Hi, I can hear you loud and clear, although I hear a background noise and echo. Is the phone on?
Hold on
Say
one
it again.
second. How's that?
Okay, that sounds a lot better.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. And the next voice you'll hear is Mrs. Obama.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Rickey Smiley, you trying to do this interview in the bathtub?
Hey, cause
Get out the shower. It's the First Lady.
right, okay, cause you know when you get a new bottle of cologne, you have to sit in the bathtub. That's right. Hey, don't start. Don't start.
I know. I'm sitting here in a room full of people, and I was like, now Rickey's silly, so y'all just get ready.
Because once we start laughing, we cannot do this interview. It's like I'm sad because y'all are leaving office. It's like, can y'all just do 4 more years, please?
No, that's not our democratic process, Rickey. Yeah,
Right.
2 terms, and we're out. Obama out, as Barack has said. But you know what? We are going to be working on. We got so much to do. We're
Right.
young, and and there's even more that we'll be able to do. And we're looking forward to partnering with you and so many other wonderful friends and leaders in the community. So it ain't goodbye. It's just going to be a different.
Right.
So we just need to make sure that we leave this post with somebody who we can sleep at night with.
Right, okay.
It's like, don't worry about us staying. Let's just make sure our replacement has got some sense.
Right, because it would be like everything that we work so hard to do, it would be undone. And let everybody know why it's so important that people just really get out here and vote.
Making sure people have insurance, to saving our planet, to making sure that working families have decent wages, raising the minimum wage. And, Rickey, our economy has never been better, okay?
Right.
Now that's not to say that we don't still have work to do.
Right.
But this presidency has seen job growth every single month for the entire 8 years, job growth.
Right.
We now have health insurance. We have work to do when it comes to our reforming our criminal justice system. Barack has only been able to begin to scratch the surface. We need somebody who's going to appoint an attorney general who's going to take the matters that we've been dealing with across the country seriously. People should ask, who do we think is going to be the president who's most likely to continue to push and to look at our police forces and our community policing and to really get at the bottom of what's happening in communities. All that is on the ballot, and so much more.
Right.
And this is a close election, Rickey. But one of the things I try to remind people when they look at the numbers and they go, well, it shouldn't be that close.
Right.
All presidential elections are this close. In 2008 and 2012, these were the same numbers that Barack was seeing when he was running against McCain, when he was running against Romney. Presidential elections are decided on 4, 5, 10, 20 votes per precinct, Rickey. You hear me?
Right, absolutely.
I mean, that's how tight these races are, and they always are. This is no different.
Right.
But that's the good news, because when you're talking about a difference in 20 votes a precinct, 20 people right now, Rickey,
right,
who might not vote. And if everybody looks in just their family and their neighborhood and their churches and thinks about the people who are kind of hemming and hawing or a little trifling or aren't thinking about it, and if we each get those people out, that's the difference that we can make just with our votes, just with the control that we have in our own lives. This is on us, Rickey.
Right. And they've been saying, like Broward County, Dade County, Duval County has been kind of like Florida has been seeing like really, really low voter turnout. And we're on the radio on 99 Jams down in Florida. What would you say to all of our Florida listeners, who have early voting right now?
Vote.
Vote. Right now.
I mean, I've spent time in Florida, and in 2008 and 2012, the difference with Barack winning or losing those states was literally handfuls of people per precinct.
Right.
And I think people kind of get into that, what does my vote matter? And, nobody's going to notice if I don't vote. I have talked to so many young people who have gone into early vote and said, that was so easy. I mean, that literally took 40 seconds. My assistant, who's like 29, took a bunch of friends to early vote the other other day. She said we were all in and out in less than a couple of minutes. She said
Right.
it's so easy.
Right.
We don't want to give our country over to somebody who's not ready because we couldn't take a couple of minutes to early vote.
That's
That's
right.
just crazy,
That's
you know.
right. That's
you know
right.
that's what I want to tell the folks in Florida. Go
Right.
vote. It doesn't take that long. It's easy. And it will
Absolutely.
absolutely make the difference in this election. Winning Florida shuts this thing down. It ends the election. So the
Yes.
folks in Florida can stop this. If you don't like this madness, if you don't like what this guy has been saying about my husband and our administration, if you're scared of what might be if Hillary doesn't win, go vote.
Right.
Because you will absolutely make a difference. And take some people with you when you do go vote. Take that elderly person next door who you're not sure who's going to make it to the polls on Tuesday. Do your call circle at church. Call folks.
Right.
Make it a party. Shoot, we got 7 days.
Absolutely.
People should be standing in line. And I'm asking as the First Lady, as people who love me, love Barack, look, I would not be on the phone asking if this weren't important, not just for this administration and for my husband's legacy, but I'm thinking about my kids.
Right.
And the kind of president I want my kids to be looking up to. We don't want to go from Barack Obama to what? Are you kidding me?
Right.
We can't do that to our kids.
At all. At all.
We can't do that to our kids. So that's why I've been so passionately out here. Because I'm talking to the folks who are your listeners. They will make the difference in this election. And, Rickey, all of us, we need to be pounding the pavement and talking about this every day and nagging people to get out and vote, because if they do it, this is over.
And which brings me to my last point, because I'm definitely going to be pushing for people to get out and vote. So what are the plans? Because, people are looking at you to possibly run for something one day, possibly the Senate or or run for the White House in about 8 years.
The chances of me running for anything are slim to none. But let me tell you something. If people can't elect Hillary Clinton,
right,
don't even look at me.
Right.
Don't look this way.
So,
I was like, we can't get this done. And
so,
you talking about what am I going to do?
Right.
Well, shoot, I'm be looking. Be like, well, you didn't vote for Hillary. Probably not going to vote for me.
If we put Hillary Clinton in office, you might possibly consider something later on, years down the line. But let's get Hillary in first.
Let's just say I'm watching closely.
There it is. Yes. That's good enough for me. Thank you so much, First Lady Michelle Obama.
Okay,
we really
Rickey.
appreciate you. And
All right.
tell everybody I said hello and have a blessed day.
I will. All right. You too. Talk to you soon.
All right. You too.
Bye-bye.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.